Once upon a time, I bought the UK's cheapest Honda Blackbird.
True story. I randomly woke up at 2 in the morning, reached over to my phone and discovered this bike for sale on eBay. A wrecked Honda Blackbird.
It hit me instantly. I wanted to buy the bike and rebuild it.
So I hired a van and went and picked it up.
There was one big issue though. You see, I had zero mechanical skills and no workshop to rebuild such a bike. It was a huge gamble, and the odds of me succeeding were not in my favour. But I was going to rebuild this Honda Blackbird one way or another.
And so I went about rebuilding this bike from my driveway. I bought myself some tools and got myself a Haynes manual, and it was far from easy, especially since I had to replace the whole engine.
Given my circumstances and lack of skills, I was supposed to fail. But you see, I just didn't quit. And through sheer determination and hard work, I succeeded.
And this was the bike complete. One stealth missile, one rebuilt Honda Blackbird. That was of course roadworthy. And even caught the attention of eBay, which resulted in me being invited to show it off at Brands Hatch for the BSB final.
It was truly epic, and it led me to realise that you guys love the rebuild too. And I discovered a newfound hobby. So it made sense for me to align my channel and focus solely on rebuilding motorcycles.
So I took on other rebuilds from my driveway, a forgotten Yamaha Thunder Race, as well as this barn find Honda CR125.
But I knew deep down that this was getting ridiculous and not feasible long term.
And it was at this point where I had the Yamaha Thunder Race in the living room and its engine on the driveway in the freezing cold that something had to change quickly.
I might have done something. I might have got myself a new workshop.
Yep, I couldn't believe my luck when this unit came up for rent. It was spacious enough for a beginner like me, bright lights to record content in, and best of all, it was only a 10-minute drive from home and in a quiet location.
So yeah, this is my workshop. I started rebuilding motorcycles and I liked it. I thought, do you know what? I don't want to keep rebuilding motorcycles from my driveway. I need to get somewhere proper. I need to do this properly.
And properly, this was going to be by firstly collecting my new motorcycle ramp.
Watch that trolley underneath. Right, one engine first, then we'll be there nearly. That's it, nearly there, boys. Look at that, boys, we're there. Right.
This motorcycle ramp, if you couldn't tell already, was extremely heavy. It came in at a whopping 173 kilograms. I could have had it delivered for a total cost of £120, which I thought was extreme, but after collecting it and handling it, I now realise why it costs so much to deliver. And so the following morning, bright and early, I went about putting the motorcycle ramp together. Now that the motorcycle ramp was built, I could move on to the next item to build, and that was storage shelving. And then a workbench, I also went for this 13 drawer toolbox with its ball bearing rollers, meant that the drawers had a solid, smooth feel to them.
Hello, welcome to my new workshop. Why don't you come on in? Oh, and don't forget to wipe your feet. So of course we're in the kitchenette. We've got a Yamaha Thunder Race engine, still yet to complete. It's taken me 1,000 years to rebuild, but hopefully now that I've got the workshop, won't take that much longer. But round here we've got the toilets. And just down there, we can't show anybody just yet, but we've got the Thunder Race fairing all painted up, looking rather tasty, but I will reveal that, or what it looks like, once we have the bike ready and complete. Probably the most important part of the workshop, £7.20, mate. Just thought I'd stick that in there. Still need to get myself a mug as well, and coffee. But we do have some Jack Daniels, do you know what I mean? Just in case I get a little bit stressed, which is often. We're also alarmed up, just putting it out there in case any of you consider stealing my motorcycles, because there are so many haters out there really truly admiring my works of art. So don't think about stealing my bikes, all right? But anyway, let me take you through to the workshop. Come on in, come on in. Check it out! Look at this! Ha! It's a workshop. It's got a roof on it. There's no wind. It's nice and quiet. It's nice and private. Yeah. Double glazing windows, mate. All right. We have leveled up. Let me show you some of the cool things we've got in this workshop. Starting with the toolbox, mate. This is a toolbox like no other cheap toolbox. We have drawers with sockets. Sockets in one drawer, mate. I love it. It's all nice and tidy. You know, down here we've got a 6-inch vise, sturdy bit of kit. And I'm going to bolt this down to this desk which I recycled. This came in the workshop, proper solid. So might as well keep hold of that. I've got my Sealy bench grinder. It is plugged in. I won't switch it on just yet to demonstrate, but that also needs to get bolted down as well. Again, recycled this table. This is a proper solid bit of desk. So again, might as well recycle it. Over here we have the workbench. This was off of eBay. I want to say I paid £50 for this. And down below we've got all of the parts, or some of the parts, sorry, not all of them, some of the parts for the Honda CR125, which is underway as one of the project bikes. We've got all my my grease. You know, you guys love, you absolutely admire the fact that I use copper grease. I know. You remind me all the time in the comment section. We've got a Honda CR125 manual. You also do tell me often, stop, put the tools down, read a manual first. I have a manual. And I actually want to say, this is a beautiful manual. Beautiful. And let me show you what are in my shelves, my drawers. Yeah, another item from eBay. And let me just show you what's in here. Listen, look at this. Check this out. Let me get it out. Vapor blasted head cylinder for the CL125. There's a lot of parts in those drawers for the CL125, which once I've done the Thunder race, I'll get round to rebuilding. Come over here. And down here we have carburetors rebuilt and ready to go on the Thunder race. They've been sonic cleaned, but they've been sat in that box for some time. They probably do need another sonic clean because, yeah, it's been that long. Radiators to keep myself nice and warm. Again, the beauty of having your very own workshop. And finally, gosh, how could I forget? Stay there with the camera. Check this out. I have got myself a motorcycle ramp. Can you believe this absolute beautiful bit of kit? This is going to be probably the single best feature of this workshop, because working from your driveway breaks your back. So I guess that's it really, isn't it? It's a workshop, eh? But it's my workshop. So, started from the bottom and now we are here. 2024 is going to be an amazing year because we're going to get this Yamaha Thunder race complete, as well as the 1991 Honda CL125. And then after that, there is nothing we won't achieve. There'll be many more project bikes yet to come. And also, what do you reckon to this workshop? I'd love to know what you think in the comment section below. Is there anything you recommend? I've got some spaces yet to fill. If you have any ideas, do let me know. But for now, I just want to thank you all so very much for supporting this channel. Without you guys, this wouldn't happen. So, with that said, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. See you later.